Morning, Bobby. How are you? What are your plans for today then? See, I think there's a few other lives on today, so we might not get many in. Daisy on the 25th. Get this ready. Another lovely day. Definitely helps. I love the sunshine. Can't beat a bit of sunshine. Always makes everybody feel better. So March the 25th, experiencing change. In recovery, there are great upheavals, just as our whole drug world is let go, so too are many of our old ideas. Many a premise of our lives will provoke weak and unreliable. The only thing unshakable is God. Though fundamental changes shattering, our higher power will guide us through. Am I experiencing a great upheaval? So yeah, again, morning, John and Kendra. So yeah, everybody knows that there's been some drastic changes in my life, and I'm one of them people who doesn't really like change. Especially when things get comfortable. To change all that can fill you full of fear. Hey, Bella Bowl. But you know what? It doesn't have to be. Change can also be good. And it can do us the world of good. And I do feel a lot lighter. Now I don't have to cope with all my other stresses and whatnot. Got Bella Bowie come to see me. So yeah, I was just saying, I think there's a lot of other lives on at the minute, so we'll just keep this one short and sweet. So we're on 5 for the gratitude list, aren't we? So no, 6 things we're grateful for. So I'm grateful for Bella Bow, because she's my baby girl, and Buster, obviously. He's probably asleep somewhere, no anymore sunbathing. I'm grateful that it's a nice sunny day again, because I love the sunshine. Grateful that I'm going to be getting out and about today, because it always makes me feel better, to be out and about doing something rather than sat there doing nothing. I'm grateful that I have a roof over my head. Morning, bare bones. I'm grateful that I have food in the cupboards. I'm grateful for my coffee, because it always wakes me up on a morning, and that was my 6. So 6 things we're grateful for, guys. I know it's gorgeous. I'm getting out and about again today, bare bones. So getting some sunshine. having a break from the garden. Loads of work that needs doing in there, but I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, that's good to know, Bear Bounds. You like it nice and chilled in here. Although some of our quiz nights can get a bit hysterical at times, but that's good as well because it's good to laugh. I'm grateful for my family, friends being drug-free, apart from alcohol. Still here to enjoy this nice weather and all the good people in the chat. Go on, John and Kendra. And as I say, with the alcohol, it's just baby steps. You know, it's about making a little plan, and even if you have to like crawl at times, as long as you keep moving forward, then you will get to your goal in the end. You know, sometimes it's okay to sit and rest, you know, then get yourself back up and start again. And, you know, eventually you will get to that goal. You know, I've got every faith in both of you. So I'm just gonna... Morning, Rex. Do you want to do a bit of a gratitude list? We're doing 6 things we're grateful for. You don't have to if you don't want to. No pressure. But we do say some good thoughts on a morning can change your whole day. A bit of gratitude. And another saying for you, a grateful addict won't use. So if you can keep hold of that gratitude, you know, you don't have to revert back to old behaviours. Out and about again today, Rex, so there'll be some premieres coming up. So I've got another smart worksheet, just because it was to hand. And I know Torbs is wanting to get out sooner rather than later, so this is just going to be a quick one. So more strategies to cope with urges. So reaching out for support, you know, that's a biggie. Sometimes really hard to do, you know, when you're feeling that way out. So talk with a friend, recovery coach or counsellor. It's helpful to have a list of people to call when you're feeling this discomfort of an urge. Maybe go to a recovery meeting as soon as you're able. And obviously I bang on all the time about all the different types of recovery meetings. You know, there's so many to choose from, and it's about finding the ones that work for you. And obviously we've got this now. Definitely, Rex. It's always nice when that sun's shining, isn't it? And it's lovely up here. So yeah, there's so many meetings. You've got all the 12-step fellowships. You've got SMART. You've got things like Addiction Live. There's Breaking Free online. There's so many things to choose from. But what's important is the bit where you can open your mouth, and it is good to have a list of, whether it be friends, a counsellor, you know, there's our Addiction Live email on the About page, you know, reach out, guys, you know, if you are feeling that urge. And I know, can you remember doing the hierarchy of values with Torbs? Or Darren, should I say, wrong channel. You know, all the things that are important to you in life. You know, what are your main priorities? You know, review them, because as soon as you have that drink or drug, you're putting that above all that important stuff. And, you know, when you drink or drug, all that stuff you lose, you know. That's good to hear, Bobby. Very positive as always. So yeah, always review that, and do a new cost benefit analysis. I'm sure we've gone through this previously as well. You know, the long term, short term positives and negatives of using and not using. You know, and that's always really good to do if you are really struggling with urges. You know, positives and negatives. In a good way or a bad way, Rex? Hopefully it's in a good way. So it says, and a lot of people can get urges when the weather's nice. But what I think is a really good plan is to change them associations. You know, when I was in early recovery and the weather was like this, I'd walk past beer gardens and it'd like really depress me, you know, because I was one of them people. Soon as the sun was out, I was in the beer garden with a pint in my hand and frigging acting like a clown, you know. But it's about finding new associations. So when the weather's nice, I might go and, I don't know, I've been doing a lot of stuff around the garden lately, or go for a walk, have a trip to the beach, you know. Change them associations with it. Don't just sit in the house where it's dull and feel sorry for yourself. Enjoy, have a picnic. That's always a good idea. You know, go and find somewhere nice and, you know, with nice scenery. And I think sometimes when you've been in a stressful situation, you know, it can have an impact on you mentally. So just take a little bit of time out, Rex, and reevaluate things, and, you know, take a few deep breaths, and things will come clear, you know, because I was quite concerned about you on that particular night, because I seen you in a chat, and, you know, it sounds like it was pretty manic. Obviously, I won't go into details and stuff, but it did sound quite, morning, Ralphie lad. But it did sound like it was quite a manic time in your life, and that can have a lasting impact. So what I'd suggest is just maybe taking a little step back and looking at the bigger picture, and, you know, what, not just what happened, but what led up to that, you know, and it might help, you know, and write things down. I am a great believer in writing things down just to get it out of your head, you know, because sometimes when we're trying to think about things and get our head around things, it can all get jumbled up. So write it down, and that is it can be quite therapeutic, you know. The pen is mightier than the sword, as they say, and it can really help get things out of your head if you write it on paper. And if you don't want anybody to see what you've written, you can always burn it afterwards. That could be quite therapeutic as well. Obviously not inside, do it in a safe place, you know. But that's one of the first things I did. As you know, I was in a 12-step rehab, and we had to write a life story, and obviously mine was pages and pages long of all the stuff I'd done, the things I'd been through, blah, 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 blah. and it was pages and pages long. And as soon as I'd done that step 5, I went outside. There was a metal bin, and I burnt the lot, and it felt like such a release. Definitely, and that's another thing we say: people, places, and things. Get some more positive people in your life. Morning, Amanda. It's okay. As you know, we're getting out today, so it's just a quick one anyway. But yes, get positive people. Sometimes it's also nice to learn to have that relationship with yourself, and that is one thing. Morning, DEA. That's one thing I always struggled with, was to be able to sit with myself. Especially in early recovery, I didn't know who I was, or I didn't really like myself. But I had to learn to sit with me and learn to like me, and and it worked. And now I love it when everybody's out and I've got the house to myself. It's bliss, or going for a little walk with the dogs on, where one of the dogs, because we can't take them both together, it's a nightmare. I'll grab one of the dogs and go for a walk on my own, and it does give me a sense of peace. But it's about finding what works for you. Morning, Rosie. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So what we're doing today is strategies to cope with urges, but I digressed a bit, just reading the chat, and as you do. So you can also rate your urges on a scale of 1 to 10, rate the intensity. Are you exaggerating? Because sometimes we can do that, can't we? Let's face it. We have a little paper cut and we think our fingers are falling off. But what I'd also suggest is, even though urges are unpleasant, try and distract yourself. Because if you sit there thinking, I want to use, sooner or later you're going to use. You'll convince yourself it's the best idea in the world. It's definitely nice to talk sometimes, Rex. And as I say, if you ever want to discuss anything, morning, gamer. Good to see you. But yeah, if you ever do want to chat privately, there is the Addiction Live email up and running now, and we are making plans on getting a phone line as well. So, if there is anything privately, any of you guys ever want to chat about, there's always that as well. And with the control gamer, it can be learned, by finding what works for you. And that's why I say, if you do have an urge, rather than sit there saying, I'm not going to use, sooner or later our brains will convince us to go get that drink. Try distracting yourself. Bella's crying at me, wanting to go and play in the garden. Not happening, Bella. I'm busy. I'm not going to play. She likes me going to play in the garden. She's... What the matter, baby girl? Oh, sat there with the puppy dog eyes. Yeah, try distraction, whether that be going for a walk. It's different for everybody. Writing things down. Find what works for you. And you might not find it straight away. You might have to try and find a few different things, but there will be something that... And that kind of leads me on the next one. Develop coping statements. Instead of thinking, I deserve a drink to deal with whatever problem, or, because the day's got a Y in it. Do you know what I mean? tell yourself, even though it's crap that I have to deal with, whatever the situation is, drinking ain't going to solve my problems. In my experience, I used to, as you're aware, a lot of mine was trauma based, and I wanted to shut my head off. I couldn't cope with all the negative thoughts and feelings and blah, blah, blah. And you know what? For a while, it worked. It did shut off that noise in my head. But then eventually, when I had to come off everything, all them problems were still there. All them feelings were still there, but I had a shitload more because of the actions I'd done while I've been under the influence of whatever substance it was at the time. So it's about that realization that whatever you're drinking for or using or whatever, it ain't going to change the situation. It's just going to give you a lot more problems on top of what you've already got. And recall moments of clarity, them times when, you maybe hadn't had a drink or drug and you felt really positive and, you were thinking rationally and, and we all have them moments where we know that, morning, Michael, we all have them moments of clarity where we think, I don't want to do this anymore. Life would be better if, I stop this behaviour, etc., etc. And play the tape forwards. You've given into urges before, and if you stop long enough to think about it, you know what will really happen if you give into that urge. One drink always leads to another. There's no such thing for the likes of us to just have the one, and we're all one drink away from our next drunk, and I've always said if I put a drink in me now, I'd be unrecognisable by midnight. I'd be on the path to destruction, and it'd lead me right back to where I was, homeless, living in the streets, frigging all my family hating me because I can't do things in moderation. I've never been able to just have one. One's too many and 1,000's never enough. And recall them past successes as well, Sorry for using you as an example, gamer, but not that long ago you managed a few days and you were feeling really positive and, remember times like that, how positive you felt and learn from them as well. Like anyone, if you manage to get a bit of time, or even if it's like 24 hours, even if it's just a few hours, you manage to put your drink back, recall them moments and, if you can do it then, why not now? But if you do slip up, really learn from that, learn what happened, talk to somebody you trust, write it down, because they do say relapse happens before you pick up the drink. So what were you thinking? What were you feeling? Were them past emotions coming back? Because I know for me, when I got all them past emotions, feelings, fears, all that guilt and shame. Oh, that's fantastic, John and Kendra. Well done. And that's what I mean, baby steps. Just keep doing baby steps, because it is important with alcohol not to just stop, because it can be fatal. But every relapse can teach us so much about ourselves. And for me, when all that stuff came back up, all them unresolved issues, all that stuff that I've been burying my head in the sand, all them feelings came up, and it almost sent me back out because it was so hard and I didn't know how to process them. It was like I was that 12-year-old child stuck in like an adult's body, and I just, I wanted to lash out. Oh, it's amazing Suggets, isn't it? Tell you where is better, Rex, though, if you want some, like, it's so much. Don't get me wrong, I love Great Ayton. It's a lovely village, but there's a place near Massam called Brymore Ice Cream. There's like loads of different flavours you can choose from. My favourite is the cherry, the black cherry. It is amazing. So if you're ever out and about in Yorkshire, go to Brymore Ice Cream. It's in between Massam and Midland. It's best ice cream parlour ever. And that's right, Mike. There's always things to learn from the mistakes we make. And if you're anything like me, I don't really learn from other people's mistakes. I have to learn from my own, and successes as well. Because for me, when things were going well, I struggled more with that. When people started giving me praise and, saying how well I was doing, it felt so uncomfortable, because I was so used to like having all them negative comments and, so when that started to turn around, I really struggled with that. Oh, you're doing fantastic, blah, blah, blah. It was like, oh my God, how do I cope with all this? And it was so uncomfortable. But again, I had to learn from that and learn to take compliments and learn to realise that I am better than I think I am. And it is sad how quickly you can revert back to that old self. It's scary, really. Are you wanting to say a quick hello?
Yeah, I want to do Juju a quick thing as well. Do we have a quick coffee?
Okay.
Shall I make the coffee?
Yeah. He's doing his job of putting the kettle on.
That was discalated. This thing with my finger.
Discalated.
Yeah.
Bella's discalated his finger, whatever that means. Take care, Rosie. Thanks for popping in. Discalated. And yeah, I think that's really important, isn't it, Michael? That self-awareness, and don't believe what people say that you can't change, because everybody has the ability to change. A leopard can change its spots, and it's never too late. You can keep teaching old dog new tricks. Amanda says, do you need her to pop over and put it back because she's got a trusty hammer?
Hey, do you know that what kiss fucking popcorn book? Guess who does it? What makes it?
KP?
Yeah. You didn't know that, did you? Before you did.
I did. I seen it on the side.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I seen it on the side.
Yeah, apparently so. He was walking her on the lead with one finger, and then she noticed something that she wanted to do and then ran in the other direction. I shouldn't laugh really, should I?
No, what if she was like beside me? Like coming from the so do you know when I tell her back? You know when I tell her back? Yeah, oh yeah, oh right, so you don't know when I say back, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, so when I say back, if she's on this side of me, she'll walk in front and go behind, like go in front and do a big loop round me. But as she's come back, she's seen a fence.
I wanted to jump.
And I've been teaching her to jump fences, haven't I? She's thought, right, it's jump time. So she went to go, my fucking finger went boom. And I was like, ayah! If she'd went any faster.
Exactly, Ralphie.
I'd have had my finger snapped off. Do you want to make a smoke break, please?
Everybody has.
Why are you in my seat, baby?
I'm not. But I won't be a camera hog like you. I'll let you share the camera.
I don't want to share the camera. I could have that seat and you can turn the camera on you, but you know. I haven't even had a shave.
Have a good day, Rex.
Oi, Robbie, Rex number 1.
Yeah, anybody has the ability to change if they want to. Absolutely anybody. Yeah, I'm mad at. Yeah, Amanda can't have plants with the dogs either. The dogs dug a new plants up. It's a freaking nightmare, aren't they?
I need my haircut, man. I need a suntan. I can't wait to go to Jamaica. Jamaica, Trinidad. I'm going one of them.
I thought you'd had your shorts on.
No, man, because if it goes cold. I haven't put a jumper on, I've just put my t-shirt on. This t-shirt starting to fade. I like this t-shirt as well. Do you know what I was looking for there? My fucking my pretty green t-shirt, but I found it. That's a mint t-shirt as well. My white one, I mean. The green one, I don't know where that one is.
I know you turned his nose up when I bought him a pretty green t-shirt. I thought, what? You're supposed to like your brands and you turn your nose up at pretty green. Now it's one of his favourites.
That white t-shirt is. So, and the green one's alright as well.
Pretty green, I've never heard of it.
I'm a Hugo Boss. That's my main. I love Hugo Boss.
Yeah, but it's good make, it's pretty green.
But I've seen dickheads wearing it now, so I might not stop wearing it now. I might go back to Lacoste. A lot of money.
Lacoste a lot.
Yeah. I want to go to Jamaica. Can't wait to go to Jamaica. Can't wait.
Well, I've got me Fred Perry on today.
I
don't think I've ever worn this.
I might give you a Fred Perry jumper. You've not bought that before.
Once, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. I bought it ages ago. And I've only worn it once.
Remember your Michael Kors jeans about it? You wrecked them, didn't you?
It's still in the cupboard. But I put on weight and I can't fit into them
Belfast.
Morning, Belfast.
On the bed. Are you Michael?
You're not wearing a pair of Crocs or what are you, Michael? Saying that, you know what I did yesterday? We had to go to the shop and I'm walking down the street, looked down at my feet and I thought, I've still got my slippers on. So I had to come back and put my trainers on.
I remember before when I was in the madness, my mate got flipping. Company, and he'd been the doctor's man, he'd got diabetes on script. I just opened my eyes and he could put a fucking handful of yellows in my hand. I took them. I was up my fucking tree. I was walking down the street, man, with my fucking shoes on the wrong feet. I swear down, I went to Eggy's, man, come back home and I said, what you doing, my shoes on the wrong feet? What are you? Didn't even know. I'm not shoes trainers.
What is all this? Socks with sandals on. All the kids.
Don't do that. Look, I've got my sandals on now.
All the kids are doing it now, though. Kingston's
no socks with flip flops.
Kingston does it all the time, and I'm thinking.
I was wearing socks with flip flops. You get bad off here for that, don't you, babe? I'll have to run that past there. Don't you, babe? You get bad off this channel if you're wearing socks with flip flops.
No.
Huh?
People can wear what they want, but I don't get it. Kingston goes out with like socks pulled right up and frigging sliders on. I'm thinking, what the fuck is all that about?
Oh, the door you, mate. Well, that's fucking brutal.
Saying that I've run
Dressing gowns and that done the fucking school run, I don't know.
saying that I've run into the Tesco garage in me pajamas and dressing gown, but in my defence, it was like about midnight and we needed backy or something, didn't we? We needed
Yeah, where
some
did you run? Where did I go?
because it wasn't that long before you had an argument with them.
Oh, yeah. When I was on the phone to Scouts and blaming me for shoplifting. Still got that video, private.
No, I'll show you my slippers.
The butter tracky is the bit down.
They're my slippers.
Always got a slipper fetish now.
Me?
And why are you showing slippers?
No, because he says not them stupid fluffy slippers.
Who said?
Michael.
Michael's got a slipper fetish. How are you, Michael? You want butter man sorted out?
Hey, Mr. Beautiful Blues.
Oh, Mr. Beautiful
Yeah, we-
Blows. I feel as though I'm in the bad books for Mr. Beautiful Blows.
Oh, what have you done?
I haven't done buckle up. But I feel as though I'm in the bad books.
Aye.
Because he's been on my video saying, I don't get why you're doing this and all that, man. Just pinnock, brother, just pinnock.
What in public?
Oh, shush, here he is, that public guy. Fucking be quiet. He's from Sunderland. Say no more. Shh. Don't say what I said there. Keep it quiet. Under your hat. What ching?
Hey,
Fucking
Hey,
that public
King.
guy. Is King in? Where's King?
Yeah.
Oh, outlaw King, man. Get me in your car, man. Let me show you how to drive it, man.
apparently you're a shoe sniffer.
I'm a fucker. Do you know what you're on about on there? There's fucking shoe snippers on there, man. They're like, I think they're alright, mate. Though. I don't think they're bad people.
Who shoe sniffers?
Yeah, they go by the shoe snipper. It's the shoe snipper gang.
All right.
Who said I'm a shoe snipper?
Michael.
Michael! I don't even know if Michael knows shoe snippers on here, but man, fucking shoe snippers, man. There's glue snippers, shoe snippers.
So Mr. Beautiful Blues was just wondering why that pinac thingy.
It was just something to do to get Mel's channel out there and that as well. And she was not very confident at doing PlayStations, but we ended up doing one that day. She didn't talk so much, did you, babe, on that one?
No.
So I got her fucking salted, man, didn't I?
For me, it's more to just get me out because it's better for my mental health to be getting out than staying in.
Right, listen, guys, I'm going to keep my eyes on the chat here, right? Because I keep asking and then I fucking forget to look at the chat. So, when I used to do my labs, when I was like right at the beginning, there was a guy and he went by the name English Bulldog and he was a good guy. And then all of a sudden he's gone off the radar. And like, I'm a bit worried about him, man. I hope he's okay. Or has he gone off the radar because of all the fucking drama? Because it's changed. Do you know what I mean? So does anyone know English Bulldog? And does anyone know where he is?
I know, yeah, I really wanted to see that boat.
You really want to see what?
The boat when we went to the port.
Who said the boat?
Mr. Beautiful Blues, because I was talking to him the other day saying
Oh,
I wanted to go down and
they wouldn't
see.
let us, would they? Bastards. And we were fucking down to smoke as well.
Yeah, I wanted to go and see the boats and see how it all worked. And
He left because of the crap. Beautiful Blues. Is that what we're saying about English Bulldog? He was alright, him as well, you know. He was alright, baby. I don't think you knew him. I liked him. He was a good kid. Come across alright, do you know what I mean? I hope he's alright. I liked him, mate. No, I don't think he will have. I don't think he will, man. But he was alright. He was always in the labs, man.
I know, yeah. I try and stay out of it, but
There's builds with agendas, mate. That's why.
anyway, we keep this channel nice and positive.
all down on each other, man. I'm hoping you.
Just
mate.
stay in our own lane and do what
Oh,
we
it's
do.
popped back up again, this public eye. Can't get rid of this public eye.
Oh, thanks, Public Eye.
She's out shouting me, mate. Nanny God,
No.
you are. You're out shouting me. I hope he comes back. Don't you stay in touch with him? I feel like Mr. Blows. I hope he comes back. I always ask about him, man, and then forget to look at the chat, the answers. Fucking fingers kill me, Bella.
Oh, it's a shame, isn't it, when good people stop coming?
Beanbags, I don't know. Beanbags, mate, if I'm honest.
But it's a shame.
I'm
Morning,
ninja.
Paul.
I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu and I've even got the boots to match. No, I've got the sliders to match today. Kitty!
Where's
The
Ninja?
sliders
Where's
to
Ninja?
catch.
Are you Ninja? Sorry, I missed you there.
Oh, I use this fucking public eye again. Public eye, man. Swear down. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Oh, do you? Is he alright? This public
Yeah.
eye, you all? Because, I don't know, mate. Is he a man?
No, you
I
don't.
thought that was the vibes I was getting. Hey, Mongo, what's going on? Bit me finger.
I didn't touch your finger, I touched your leg.
I know, I'm just saying, all my fingers hurting.
It will be if you carry on, because bend it back.
Ooh, see the venom in your face there. Hey, do you know talking about venom, right? When I was a kid, there's no shit this, right? They're knocked down now. We used to live in Maisonette. So I used to walk from the front door, my bedroom.
Do you want some toast putting in?
Yes, please, and then we'll go. Can I have jam on today, please?
Okay.
So we used to live in this Maisonette, so I used to walk from the front door. It was like a long passageway. So the front door was there. You could see the back door. Walk in. My bedroom was on the left. Little WC. Anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's a water closet, kiddies. Posh room, posh name with a fucking toilet with a little sink. You know, public eye. We all love you, kid. Anyway, then you went up the flight of stairs. You had a front room, a kitchen. Then you went up the other flight of stairs, and then there was like 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. But anyway, right, so listen to this. I had the fucking central heating system where I'd like vents in the wall and used to put the fucking heater on, man. Used to blow hot air out there. And that's how I got asthma. I fucking know it is. So anyway, when I used to have to go to bed and all that, I don't know why the fuck I used to think this. I was only a kid, like 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old. For fucking years I used to think about this. I used to think, I'm on say, right, half an hour. So when Coronation Street come on, it's bedtime, man. Bedtime in half an hour. And I used to think, what if I go downstairs, man, right? And there's fucking snakes in my bedroom, man, to get me. You know, like when you get in the covers, man, you put your feet down a snake. I used to think mad shit like that, man. I tell you that, what else I used to think? You know, when like I was like 4, 5, and he used to say, oh, it's your birthday, man, you're 5 today. I used to look under my armpit and think, where's my number, man? How do I know I'm 5? I swear, I wasn't God, I did. And I used to call the thunder the thumper. I was scared of the thumper. The thumper, I liked them, man. I was scared of it, man. So anyway.
You were obsessed with the green ball as well.
Yeah, the green ball for some trifle. I don't know what I used to say, trifle.
Our bells, it was.
What's going on there?
Hmm?
On a Sunday night in the fucking sink, mate. When we were kids, us. In the kitchen sink, man. Get in the sink, you little bastard, man. Public eye, how you doing, son? How you doing? I've got my phone here. I mean, not my phone. I've got Mel's phone here. I need to do JJ a fucking thing. I've got mine up. I haven't got Mel's up yet. I need to think of a title for Mel's now. So, I want to do... Oh, I can't do it on here because you'll leave it. DEA's in... shut up, DEA. He said, can you make... But see, maybe it's going fucking grey, man. It's all the stress, man. All the stress. So I don't look at all the grey, man. Highlights. 30 quid at the hairdressers there cost. I'll make it easy. Alright, Claire. 30 quid at the fucking hairdressers and fucking highlights cost, you know. I didn't have a fucking highlight. I fucking 7 years ago. Oh, here we go. Fucking smashing the joint up, man. Only making some sauce, babe. What's going on now? What have I said now?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
I said, are you alright over there, what?
What?
What have you dropped?
Hello?
Yeah, do you know what? I don't like jam, right? I don't like jam with them big fucking pieces of fruit in and that, man. I don't like that shit, mate. I don't like, man. Are you public eye? I know where Tetley Tea Bags is, you know, it's still there. Tetley Tea Bags, kid. Don't KP. Don't KP crisps. Psst, 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 psst. Oh, fuck off, mate. Oh, man.
What?
Fucking peanut butter and jam.
Quite nice.
Move it, you're better than that. Thanks, babe, I love you. I swear down, do you know what? I feel like a fucking child when Mel does me toast.
Huh?
I said, I love you. Your toast is beautiful. You know what? She cuts it in half like that.
I do what to it?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What do I do to the toast?
I don't know. What do you do to it? What can I hope you don't do now to it? What do you do to it? You got me paranoid now.
Why are you moaning about it then?
I'm not mourning. Fucking hell, man. That picture's in Mexico there.
Mexico.
And then the day we come home, I don't know if it was the day we come home after we left or the day after, I'd been talking to two lucky men trying to sell us a watch. And the shot, how did the show? She got, remember the fucking hotels? They shot someone, didn't they? Killed them. Was it the staff in the hotel or the security?
I think it was like two rival gangsters.
Oh yeah, two rival gangsters, man. Two rival fucking firms. Trying to sell me cocaine, man. Move back. I don't do cocaine. Running around my brain. We have John. We have Kendra. We're going travelling today, mate. Should be interesting. Trinidad's in the house. I'm stuck whether to go to Trinidad or fucking Jamaica. Or both. Back in the 1940s, where the whole world went mad, And Hitler threw at us everything that he had. Get on that one. Still couldn't wipe us out, man. Because we're Great Britain. Because we're Great Britain, man. Oh, you got peanut butter?
Yeah. Morning, Gregory. Morning, Nigel. Hope you're all
I
good.
had Gregory had some fucking cannabis. You went with dickhead yesterday. I don't know what for. I forgot to text back. Got banned or something.
Well, we love you in here, Gregory.
Always have, haven't we, man?
Yeah.
Always have, man. Mustn't it be a sad life to live where you have to come online and just fucking cause brutal fucking be brutal to people? What kind of life? It's sad really when you think about it. What?
Anyway. All we can control is how we treat people in our chat. And you're all
I'll tell
welcome.
you what's saying hello, Rosie. I can't see no Rosie.
Rosie's been in.
Oh, I think.
Yeah.
I can't see her. Yeah, fish is good for the brain.
What have I missed? Morning, local. Morning, Claire Louise.
Aye, local. Let's go local. Down in Acapulco.
Have peanut butter on toast instead, Mr. Beautiful Blues. It's so much better. I don't know. Claire Louise out and about, I think. More will be revealed.
See that? I've got the label on. More will be revealed by the boss. Isn't that right, babe? Ah. Babe, I can't hear you.
No.
Why are you not?
No, because if I say anything, I get told off.
Why you?
You?
Why not? I told you what my
You
life.
told me off the other day when I revealed where we were going.
I didn't tell you that. You just
No.
said change your plan. What's up, babe? I told you that. Fucking hell, man, one who gets told off.
You should be here then.
I'm 42-year-old, babe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? 40 fucking 2-year-old.
At 42, you wish. You're 47 this year.
You are?
You're 47 this year.
45.
47.
5.
7.
5. No, I'm not. 46.
Now?
The doghouse, fucking hell, the doghouse is better than where I live, mate. I'd love to go in the doghouse, public eye.
Oh, good luck, Claire Louise. Because I'm 40 this year. It's my big 40th in June. Oh my God. Good. Sorry, I'm missing like loads of the chat because I'm eating me toast. I do
No, you're not.
apologise.
Buster's eating your toast, babe. You shouldn't feed him off the plate, to be fair.
Could even, if you're getting universal credit and stuff, do some volunteering in that. And then there's no pressure then. Don't be sorry, Claire.
My fingers fucking telling me, Balbo.
I'm like that.
A dinner isn't a dinner without Yorkshire puddings, man.
No, but like, even like on a night, it's like meat with something or fish with something, isn't it?
Yeah. Bella, I love Balbo. Alright, baby, I love you too. Yes, man. Say loads of different commands to get out the bottle. What was it? There's fucking food on the going on. What is it ignoring me? Oh, Bella, that's me fucking toad on it now. Where to God?
You missed it, baby cow.
Right, quick smoke, babe. We'll make a smoke and we'll go. We need to go. Yeah, please. Maybe a new pack of skins as well, Mel, and put these. I'll do what? I fucking hate the way you have these skins, babe. I swear to God. Is that a one express card? No, it's not even a winner, that man, Benny. Check it, babe. Check it, that's the winner. If it's not, Benny. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm still winning. I'm waiting for the fucking letter. Oh, this is the listener. I don't think we're going to take responsibility anyway. I think we're going to go to court. And they're dragging the feet on the other one. That's going to be a big claim, that. I reckon it's going to be a big claim. When Inspector fucking Bacon Shop arrested me and said impersonate a police officer. I don't want to be a police officer, mate. I don't want to be corrupt, brother. And then lied, you know, lied and said that I told him when he approached me, I'm a police officer, get out of the car. Now that has to be on the fucking custody log, has to be, because that was his grounds of arrest. Do you know what I mean? So now that's the case, it was all on video, and I didn't say that. So if that's the case, that is now malicious prosecution. That is fucking banned.
You know, all we can do is keep trying.
All we can do is wait for the letter. Keep trying what?
Just talking to Claire Louise. Just keep plodding on, keep trying. Learn from our mistakes, and you know you're always welcome in here.
Why? What's happened, like?
No, she just got a plan. You know, to help
Where's
her.
she not welcome at, like?
She's just saying it's nice to come into this chat full of nice people.
Yeah, because I've heard that she's been getting slated again, and everyone else been getting slated. See how they slate all the nice people. See how they pick on all the nice people. You know what I mean? Fucking broke one, mate.
We had salt and pepper chicken breasts, didn't we, last night?
Yeah. We haven't took out all the freezer for today, though, have we? Fucked up there, haven't we? I tell you why I haven't seen all just them indoors for ages. What's he called again?
UK Transparency.
No. I've seen UK Transparency. He's gone off the radar a bit as well, hasn't he? Well, that's up to win as well.
Now, I seen them all over yesterday or the day before.
You're not getting
He
what I'm
was
saying.
even in here.
I'm on about, he done that fucking Live Free, Lovely Day thing. What's he called? When Some Loves Some. Is that it? He does some wicked videos like Ralphie.
He's been in Win Some Lose Some.
Yeah, he does some wicked videos. You know, like Ralphie.
Yeah, I think he was in last night Win Some.
He does some wicked stuff then. Ralphie does some good stuff as well.
Yeah, as we say in here, Claire, don't let the bastards grind you down.
What it is, just sit back and watch because they're gonna fuck themselves up. Do you know what I mean? Every one of them.
Amanda keeps me out of mischief.
As much as I don't get on with Bear.
Amanda attempts to keep him out of mischief, but
as much as I don't get on with Bear, he's fucking talking a bit of sense for once, you know. If I was Bear, I wouldn't even entertain him. I wouldn't even react to him, mate. I'm just saying if I was Bear, I wouldn't react. That's all I'm saying, babe.
I know, but
see, I was getting told off, are you guys? I'm sorry, babe. I don't know what I'm sorry about, like, I didn't do that, but I'm sorry anyway. That's the best thing to say, sorry.
No, but sometimes when you're passionate about something, it can get you riled up and put you...
No, I wasn't passionate, I'm just saying.
I know, but...
If I was Bear, I wouldn't even react.
You can tell when you start because your voice starts going... You know, higher and higher and higher.
Because you were trying to talk over me.
It's not nice, is it, babe? How dare he?
Me?
I talk over him.
You did that. I think. Should we run it back and have a look?
Yeah, we'll watch them all back and see how many times I get talked over her.
Babe, I don't mean to talk over you.
I do enjoy it, but I do need my confidence building up.
Beautiful blows.
See what I mean?
You made me talk over the beautiful blows. I'm beautiful blows for that.
Personal responsibility.
And also take some responsibility, Mr. Blows. You typed that right at the wrong time, mate.
See what I mean?
No, but that's why I said sorry, mate. You're right. I put the shovel down and fucking said sorry, mate, and started climbing back out. Sharpish before it was too deep. And it's the beautiful Blows trying to get me into trouble, you.
Nobody needs to try and get you into trouble. You do that very well on your own.
I keep looking at myself in the last few days, man. I keep looking like I want to bleed across the eyes. You know.
Best change the subject now.
That's bad shit, like, you know, I'm looking like I want to bleed across the eyes. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I want Natalie's looking like me. Because there's only fucking one of me.
You're the big brother.
I am. I'm the oldest. I'm 45. I get old. I remember my cousin, you know, used to be a fighter. I used to go down the town, man, fucking every time he went down that town drinking, he used to get into fucking big fights and all that. And he said to me, he started saying to me, I was about 14-year-old. As soon as you were 16, I'm going to drag you in that side garden. My mum had a massive side garden. I'm going to drag you in that side garden. And I'm going to fucking punch your head in. He used to say, I used to fucking dread my 16th birthday. I dreaded it. Well, what have you done, like? What have you done, Ralphie? What have I done now? It's Mrs. Topsy's does it to me all the time. And then Mr. Blues kicks in and then I get fucking into trouble, mate. Come on, Ralphie, I need some support, lad.
Nope.
Yes, I do. Do you know what? On a serious note, we don't really argue, do we?
That's as bad as it gets, really. Every now and again, we'll, like... Well, also...
I haven't split up once in 7 years. Not once in 7 years. That's fucking new stuff for me in fucking relationships. Not once, man. Not once. You know what I mean? She's lucky I might marry her. I mean, if I'm lucky, she might marry me. Fucking hell. I nearly got that wrong.
Oh, that's not good.
I hope he wasn't, mate. What was he saying, Paul? I'm going to text him, mate. As much as I don't like the kid, I wouldn't like to see him. I wouldn't like to see him do himself in, like.
I'll try and phone him, babe, because that's not good. That would actually be quite funny, public eye. But don't be fooled by them police treating women any differently. Back in the day, they used to torture me. But then I was breaking the law, so. But yeah, I used to get tortured. Turn up at my house looking for every fucker. They even threatened to do me for assault for trying to shut me on frigging front door because she had a foot stuck in it. I know some people do argue really, really bad, but we'll have a little like debate, if you like. You can't really call it an argument, and then, or if I'm in a mood because he's pissed me off, he'll do something to make me laugh, and I can't stay angry at him. I think Darren has just got to try and get in touch because I don't want anybody to feel like that. And I did go in his chat yesterday and say, I know you haven't been talking, but I am really sorry that he's going through all this, you know, because it's not nice. It's not nice to have people doing that to you. I think BBA is in a bit of a dark place, you know, with everything that's going on. So I think Darren's got to try and phone him because he's been talking about suicide and stuff. And we don't want... Morning, Mark. Oh, thanks, Claire. See, this is how it dries, you know, if I don't do anything with it. It just dries like this, so I guess I am pretty lucky. Just get in the shower. I put a bit of mousse on it and it just, like, goes all wavy. Don't know if you can see it properly. It has, like, a little wave in it. That's how it dries. Yeah, BBA. I know it's not nice, is it? And I've been on the receiving end of trolls, and it really did bother me. And I don't like to see anybody like upset or suffer because of things like that. It's not nice. It drives me mad sometimes. You know, it's quite fine, but there's shitloads of it. Last time I went to hairdressers to get it cut and coloured, I was in there for about 5 hours. I know I've been there, it's awful. And Darren has as well. I think that's why he's going to go and try and reach out. You know, because it's not nice. And for anybody to treat another person like that to the extent where they're thinking of taking their own life, it's horrendous. I just hope he's okay, and I really do mean that. And I don't like all the hate stuff. It's not nice. Not nice at all. And, you know, that's why I wanted to set up a channel like this as well, you know, to kind of give people a safe space to come. And obviously, if people didn't want to disclose things like that in the chat, I set up the email. We are going to get a phone working as well. But yeah, I don't like bullies at all. You know, and oh, bless him, I hope he's going to be okay. You know, but hopefully he'll bounce back. But we'll all have to show him a lot of love and support, and hopefully we can all get him through.
Listen, guys, I think this is important to say this, you know. He didn't answer what I texted him. Here, right now. I think this is important to voice. Like my mate up there, Spanner, start talking about doing yourself in, right? And people say, when people are going to do themselves in, they don't say no. Listen, 9 times out of 10 people don't say nothing, but just because someone said they're gonna doesn't mean that they're just looking for attention, you know. There's always that possibility that they fucking will. Do you know what I mean? And that's shit, this shit on YouTube has to stop, man. Do you know what I mean? Fucking brutal. The brutal, horrible, sad bastards. Do you know what I know? Me and Bear had our fucking fallout and we don't really get on, but I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like to see anything fucking happen to anyone like that. Do you know what I mean? Imagine these kids and now last. Man, it's fucking shocking. It's shocking, man. So just because Bear's on someone's live talking about doing yourself in and people, he won't do it, he won't do it. It's fucking my mate up there. Pass Richard, please. My mate Richard, spend doggy dog, fucking did. Told me he was either going to run someone over or do this kid in because of what the kid had done or kill himself. And he did. He hung himself out the bedroom window, man. And the neighbour come out, put the bins out the next morning and found him fucking hanging out his bedroom window. God bless him.
Anyway, don't go into graphic details because it might trigger.
Do you know what I mean? I just hope Bear. I know I don't get on with Bear, but I hope he's alright, man. Touches my heart now.
I know.
Honest, it does, man. It's not fucking. It's not funny. Fucking wrong. I don't even know what all this buzz. I haven't really seen much of it because I don't fucking get involved in alarms.
Yeah,
Because
please
I'm not one who would take my life.
if you
I'm
are
not do
watching
something
or
stupid to someone, so I just pulled away.
you know, if you are watching it, you know, please just do reach out to somebody.
You okay, transparency. Reach out to him, man. He's a good kid. He's got your back. Just think about your family as well, Bear, man. I haven't seen. It's just what Paul said there. I haven't seen Andrews. I don't even fucking go in his lab. And I'm one who's getting fucking exploited, man. But he's not as daft as he lets on now, but he's not as daft as he lets on, you know. Believe. Fucking mad. And that's why I was thinking about it fucking last week, just packing all this in. Do you know what I mean? Do you know, let's have it right. Bears had his fair share of fucking beef. You know, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Do you know what I mean? I hope the kid's alright. Step away from them lads, man. They're fucking toxic. And then you get idiots starting the fucking cesspit up. Do you know what I mean? Brutal. It's wearing a couple of quid. PayPal here, PayPal there, fuck off.
Seeing if UK Transparency was on Discord, but
Message him.
I can't find him, so he might not be on it.
Email him. Have you got his email address? Has he emailed you, man?
No,
Never emailed you. Well, how did he? Fucking,
He sent it to you.
did he tell you the video, mate? I'm sure it was him, was it? Or wasn't it? Did he tell you the video, mate?
I've never had any emails of him.
So did he tell you that?
Just in the chat.
So it was him on you. So he never emailed you to do it.
No. But he's emailed you, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think I might have his name. I mean his number. Have I got his number? Okay, Misk. Sure, bear, give me his number.
Is it on WhatsApp?
Sure, I asked Bear for his number. UK Transparency. Sure, he give me it. No, he hasn't.
Maybe WhatsApp. Try WhatsApp. All right. Catch you later.
Oh. I've gone.
DEA.
See you later, DEA kid.
Hiya, Evie.
Hey, Davey.
But yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll end this now, guys. We will
No, I'm just gonna email you
Yeah.
with Transparency.
we will try and reach out, but obviously, if you do see him on a live or anything like that, please show him some support. You know.
Haven't you got his number there, public eye? You might answer to you. He's not gonna answer to me.
I'll
public
try
eye.
on my phone.
I mean, Bear. Oh, Bear. He won't answer to us, man.
But I can try. But obviously, if we could all try and if we do see him, show him some support and love, guys, because I don't like the thought of anybody feeling like that. So I will end this now. We will keep trying to see if we can. Uncle JJ, he'll have his number. He might answer to him.
Good thinking, Batman.
But yeah, we'll end this a bit. We will keep trying to get hold of him or get somebody else to
Right,
get in
catch
touch
us
with
later,
him.
guys. We're going to sort this out and we're going to get out as well.
But yeah, if you do see him, show him some support, because I hate the thought of
JJ's not answering, man.
anybody going through that. Take care, everybody stay safe and look out for each other.
Go on, public eye. Ring him, mate.